Terrific. David, thanks. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Now Leonard. After the missed three from Kyle Anderson.
That aggressive mindset of his, Leonard putting it on the floor and drawing contact.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this one. Leonard hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Edwards. Almost, but it rolls out. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And here's Edwards after the three-pointer from Norman Powell.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
Zubac's a screen on Russell. Wall passes to George. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Powell for three.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Wall. Got a piece of it.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Now here's Towns. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wall, no luck. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Edwards drives in, misses off the right iron. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. A nice shot by Wall.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now, here is Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Now here's Anderson, stolen by George. And here we go. We'll head into the hoop. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Anderson outside, back to Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. This one for 3. They get it back. Edwards finds Towns. Here's Anderson, and it's sent back by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Minnesota basketball.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Edwards. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. To the paint. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns with the bucket.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Here's Powell. No good on the shot. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Paul George with the steal. Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And he stays with it. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. Goes up again.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he's good on the second. Here's Powell. He's got 5. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
On the court for Minnesota. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. It's stolen by Edwards. A kick out to Towns. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Paul George with the steal. It's stolen by Edwards. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. He lobs it up. George, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And the dunk by Powell.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better. An efficient scorer, Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Russell passes to Edwards. To the middle. Knocked away. Stolen by Zubats. Wall dishes to Powell. Towns with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Zubats kicks to Powell. A 3 from Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 7 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy. Russell
high post. Powell on him. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Here's Wall. That one goes. Count it. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards finds Anderson. Edwards against Wall. Here's Towns. And that one is off for Los Angeles. They've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Leonard, the pass to Powell. A 3-pointer off the mark. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Oh, the lob to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Leonard kicks to Wall. Leonard against Towns. It's stolen by Gobert. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by George. Los Angeles leading by 9. Tries the spin move. Ball passes to George. 3-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Wall with the drive. And here's Leonard from 3. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set, and it's Zubats in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. From the high post, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special, so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The kick out to Towns, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Leonard, the pass to Zubats. Outside for George. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell's running. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range. Russell's got 5.
No hesitation as D'Angelo Russell, someone who does not lack confidence.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Wall.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi. Just insisting on getting to that shot.
Towns wide open. And another three for Minnesota.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Powell dishes to Leonard. And it's Wall at the elbow. Pass to Zubats. Gobert brings the double team. The shot by Powell, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's Towns penetrating. And the dunk by Towns.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Outside for George. Fires from deep. And he's good on the three ball. He's got 5.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Russell. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, but the hand in the face is critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from the wing. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. To the paint. And it's George finishing it off.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
2 points. That one goes.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Edwards can't hit.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Back to Wall. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Here's George. He's got 7. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Edwards looking it over. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin?
They just did, yeah. Your Clippers. Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Los Angeles sitting with. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Powell, the pass to George. Takes a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Now here's Anderson. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Wall kicks to Powell. To the left wing. The 3. Zubac's no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Down by 12. Zubac's with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And here's Leonard from 3. And they'll get another chance. Powell, the pass to Zubac. And stolen by Russell. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Love to see this from Russell as he's one of the league's most gifted passers.
Powell dishes to Leonard. Back to Powell. Lets it go with a 3. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 19 points.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Russell, no good. Clippers leading by 13. Powell kicks to George. Back to Leonard. Dishes it to George. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. Wall with some nice defense. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Leonard with a screen on Anderson. And here's George for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Russell passes to Anderson. Towns for 3. Trains the 3-pointer.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Anderson against George. Outside Leonard. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. Timberwolves trail by 10. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Well, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Now the pass to Powell. Outside, George. Back to Wall. Beyond the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Here is Russell. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And here's Anderson from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Clippers leading by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Clippers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Leonard.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now George. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Edwards from deep three-point range, off on that one. So the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
everybody. Time to get into it. Well, this one's about to get going. But first, let's check in with Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And here's Morant outside. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Edwards against Bane. They get it back. Gobert. And he banks in the layup.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Adams inside. Guarded by Edwards. The 3 from Bane. Now Jackson from deep. Outside for Morant. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Stolen by Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Guarded by Russell. And stolen by Edwards. In transition, here they come. And it's powered home by Towns.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Now Jackson. To the inside. It's blocked by Gobert. Anderson drives. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Anderson passes to Towns. Over Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From deep, Morant. And the three-pointer goes.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Outside for Brooks. Here's the 3. Here's Adams. Jackson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times. And he's a block machine. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Russell against Morant. Russell to pass to Anderson. Here's Edwards. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis leading. Up top, Brooks. Here's Morant. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Edwards. They get it again. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Takes it inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
The range on Desmond Bain's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Jackson on the wing. Outside for Brooks. 4-3. Minnesota with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. They get the rebound. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass, recapturing possession so he could take it right back up.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Tries to save it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. 4 on the clock. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Out left to the wing. Towns with the ball. 7 points in the game. No good from the wing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here we go, all alone. Here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
In this era of stretch bigs, many traditional centers have struggled, but Rudy Gobert just continues to thrive at both ends.
Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Bain, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Jackson outside. Outside for Brooks. No good off the back of the rim.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away great efforts.
And another area of strength has been their offensive rebounding, converting a lot of those second chances.
Oh, deflected. To the middle. Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Throws it up high. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bane, the pass to Brooks. From the arc. Drills it from deep. Brooks has got 5.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Edwards for 3. Brooks with the rebound.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
The shot by Towns, no good. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
The shot off that time.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Gets a very good look and converts. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson with it. Russell covering. Morant, he's open. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. 7 points in the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Here's Anderson. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Bane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. From deep, Bane. From beyond the arc, and then some. Bane's got 7 points.
Wow, what range from Bane.
And it's Russell on the drive. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Brooks, and the layup falls. He's got 7.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Russell to pass to Towns. Anderson with a screen on Jackson. Back to Russell. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Bain. To the inside. And stolen by Edwards. And he's going for the oop here. And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Jackson outside. Plenty of space. And too long on the shot. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Russell against Morant. And Gobert with a block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Morant. 5 on the clock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Russell, the pass to Towns. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a 1-point game. Here's Edwards.
I love how aggressive Bain is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
And here's Morant outside. Morant missing again. The Timberwolves shooting at about 44% so far. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Adams with the ball. Outside for Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson with it. Three-pointer. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bain, the pass to Brooks. A shot to stop the drought. Sends it home from three-point land. Brooks has got 10 points.
Nice jump shot by Dylan Brooks. Just a natural competitor.
It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant against Russell. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. The three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
The open shot by Edwards. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's a tie game in Memphis. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Jackson right side. Outside Bain. Back to Jackson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Russell against Morant. Jackson left side. Clock at 4. From deep, Payne. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Memphis foul. Desmond Bain. First personal foul.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
To the left side wing. Anderson finds Russell. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
This is where Jackson's anticipation skills come in. Turning them over and then igniting the fast break.
Now Russell. Pass to Gobert. Towns for 3. Second chance effort. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Gobert. Tipped. Looking to get it going. And Edwards slams it in.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Jackson on the wing from outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Anderson passes to Edwards. Wow! Crazy good!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Here's Brooks. Anderson covers. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From deep, Payne. Russell with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Adams a screen. And there's the lob. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Morant against Russell. Now here's Edwards. Towns passes to Edwards. Outside for Russell. Here's Towns. Not going to go that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Morant with it. Towns covering. Pass to Brooks. For 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
Edwards for 3. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Payne. One minute left in the 4th. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from the wing. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Jackson pass to Adams. Outside Morant. The turnaround. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Fires the 3. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. To the wing, right side. Towns for 3. They grab their own miss. Russell from outside. Outside, Anderson. Launches a 3. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Second personal foul. Second team.
5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
His third personal foul. Third team.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine. Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
while limiting turnover.
He's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. And it's the Suns to start out. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the 1. Booker outside. Pass to Paul. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Russell from long range. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul dishes to Bridges. Off on the layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Now here's Ayton. Just 3 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And that one drops.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
And Russell gets it to go.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
On the wing, Booker. Over Edwards. And a beautiful finish by Booker.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Anderson finds Edwards. Anderson wide open. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
That one misses.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Down low and stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bridges inside. He's guarded by Russell. Ayton dishes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Towns with the steal. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Suns trail by 3. Paul looking around. Bridges outside. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Passes it to Ayton. That's tipped. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes. Booker showing off the vert.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Edwards kicks to Russell. It's up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Edwards against Crowder. Booker in the corner. Back to Crowder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
Jay Crowder taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Left side, Edwards. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Booker. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports.
And please give a big round of applause for your son, you
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Fires for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker right side over Edwards. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Minnesota shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Good D by Booker. The Suns shooting the ball at 42%. Ayton with it. Picked up by Edwards. Paul with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Phoenix, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Back to Booker. Driving inside. Gobert with the block. Russell against Paul. And the dunk by Towns.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
On the wing, Bridges. Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drive. Edwards can't hit. The Suns trailing. Booker finds 8. Bridges outside. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And it's Towns missing. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ayton dishes to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. From the arc, Bridges misses. Timberwolves on offense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The drive by Russell and the slam dunk by Russell.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Outside Edwards. Booker pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Towns high post. He's against Crowder. Kept alive. Another shot. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Ayton finds Booker. Paul for three. Back to Crowder. For three, Bridges gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards passes to Russell. Towns with it, now guarded by Ayton. Towns, no luck, and they get it back. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Here's Towns. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
And a close game.
Your Suns, 18. The Timberwolves, 21.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Paul outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Edwards passes to Towns. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Gobert with a wide-open look. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And if the mid-range shot is working for Gobert, it's a problem for the D. Draws the bigs away from the hoop and opens things up inside.
Paul outside. Paul is doubled. Pass to Ayton. From deep. The shot missing. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Minnesota shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Second chance shot, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Suns
moving the ball around.
Booker the pass to Crowder. And Crowder brings it in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
That's a 2 from Towns. Misses off the left iron. Suns trail by 6.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Here's Russell. And that one, good. Russell's got 8 points.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Booker outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
On the wing, Booker. 1:49 left to play here in the third. And stolen by Booker. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. .143 left in the third quarter. Here's Booker. The pass to Crowder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Outside Edwards. Here's Russell to the inside. Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. He drains it from the right block. 9 points for Jay Crowder.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Russell passes to Towns. Here's Gobert over Ayton. Gobert, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Kicks it out to Booker from downtown. Ayton dishes to Bridges. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards passes to Anderson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Paul for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bobbed up there for Edwards. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up by a dozen here at the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there for him.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can't. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Crowder, and the rejection by Towns. Count that bucket. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Russell. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Anderson. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Nifty move. Clock up 2 there. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert.
Foul. Devin Booker. Second personal foul. First
free throw, no good for Russell.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Towns wide open. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
For 3, Bridges, good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Towns in the corner. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Kept alive, Minnesota. Russell with a wide-open look. No good on the triple. And it's Ball with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 14. Bridges passes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Russell. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
For 3, Booker. They get it again. Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without foul.
Anderson passes to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 14. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Russell looking it over. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Paul.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
A nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Minnesota.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Another miss by Minnesota. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Booker, good.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards. And Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Out to the right wing. Anderson with the screen for Towns. And that time, also a missed shot. Now, Booker. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the center position. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Wall, the pass to George. Puts up a three. Russell with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Back to Edwards. Basket's good.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Now Los Angeles with it. Off with the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Russell. The quick look, no good that time. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Wall on the take. Oh!
Now there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Top of the key. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. From downtown, drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Towns passes to Russell. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Now Leonard. Fires top of the key. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Zubats. Here's Anderson. And he comes up with a bucket.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Leonard for three. And he can't get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Jacks up a 3. Shot by Leonard, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Down low. George with a steal. Wall with it. Russell covering. Out to Powell. Pass to Zubats. Now George. Lets it go from deep. Goes back up. And Zubats finishes inside.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
And then Russell with the dunk.
Listen, we know he's a shoot-first point guard, and when D'Angelo Russell has the ball, he's going to look to score, period.
For 3, George. That doesn't go either for George.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
Lets it go from 14. Zubac passes to Wall. Leonard outside. The three is up. Fires in the triple.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
To the left wing. Back to Russell. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. The drive by Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Russell from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They're up.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
We think first of Rudy Gobert as a defender, but this guy has the instincts and touch, even against good defense. Nice, Rudy.
It's tipped. And he gets it back. George finds Leonard. And the 3 off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Towns. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all. Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. Boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Zubac with the steal. Here's Wall. And it's Wall again missing. The Timberwolves have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling. Come on, who doesn't like the turnaround jumper, especially when it's taken with that kind of precision?
Here's Edwards. No good, a bit long that time.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Powell, it's good.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the triple drive. Okay, I see you.
Edwards finds Gobert. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break for 3. Powell. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards.
2 minutes.
The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. Edwards has got 7.
Now the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Towns for 3. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers in the lead. Left side wall. Pass to George. From behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
George drives in. And the jam by George.
Don't sleep on Paul George's verticality. How nice was that finish?
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-5 run. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Russell, that's good.
Well, in the open floor, D'Angelo Russell understands he can be special.
Pass to Zubac from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Russell with the ball from deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Shot from 12. Wall gets the bucket. Wall's got 6 points.
That pull-up on the dime, one of the most difficult shots in basketball. Wall making it look easy.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Clippers, 30.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Wall in at the 1. For 3, George on target from range. Give him 8 points now. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Russell to pass to Towns. Crafty move. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Well, we're talking 6'11", 240-plus pounds. If Karl Anthony Towns carves out space in the paint, good night.
Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
George finds Wall. Puts up a 3. Rebound Minnesota.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Powell against Edwards. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Outside Edwards from deep three-point range. Can't get it to drop.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Towns for 3. Offensive rebound to stop the run. Here's Gobert. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. For 3, George. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 9th assist of the game now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Shoots over Powell. Here's Gobert. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Pass to Edwards. Anderson against George. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. That one misses for Wall.
When John Wall has been healthy, this guy has been a consistently solid force with his speed and ability to get downhill. Really incredible awareness.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers ahead, leading by 17. And we'll have... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Powell covers. Grabs the rebound again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it. Anderson gets the bucket.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Leonard right side. Out to Powell. It doesn't go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And the basket by Towns.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Powell passes to Wall. Here's George. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. From deep. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Powell. Leonard passes to Powell. Here's Wall. Here's Powell. Here's the 3. Russell with the rebound. Powell against Edwards. Here's Towns. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Karl Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively. And boy, if he's in rhythm, it's a nightmare for the defense.
Pass to Wall. Back to Powell. Fires for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the Clippers lead by 15. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Looking to get back on. Oh!
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Outside Wall. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Leonard. Ooh, poked away. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Now here's Russell. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And there's Wall. That one's good. On the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for John Wall.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Wall, no good. And here's Minnesota now, down by 15. Out to the wing, back to Russell. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Clippers. Wall with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Wall, the pass to George. From deep 3-point range. Out to Powell. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Shot clock at 6. And George launches it from deep. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
Kevin. Now the Timber.
I hope they are, and I hope he is. He's a terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. And so off the tip, it's Memphis. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's...
Oh, my goodness, man. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Bane passes to Brooks. Launches it. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. The kick out to Anderson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Nice D from Brooks. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Jackson passes to Bane. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Payne for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Pulls up from the corner and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And it's Morant missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Russell with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Now here's Morant. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Edwards can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Whoa, look out!
Goodness.
Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
6 on the shot clock. And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Edwards, that's good.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Morant, that's for 2. Knocks down the step-back J.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Out to the right wing. Right side, Russell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Anderson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
The 3 from Morant. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Towns with it. Now defended by Adams. Towns, no luck.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Bane kicks to Adams. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Brooks. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Minnesota. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
From deep three-point range, and it's Morant missing. Hustle from deep three-point territory. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. Edwards passes to Towns. Pulls up. Here's Gobert. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Morant. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Russell. Towns in the corner. Pass to Edwards. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Steven Adams. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Edwards. They get the rebound, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Grant, it's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A drive by Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns, a screen on Morant. They get it back. And Towns throws it down.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Pass to Brooks. Jackson from long range. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Towns with the steal. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. Russell's got 5 now.
And how about Towns' activity level there? Sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
Passes it to Bane. To stop the run. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 4 this quarter. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now here's Jackson. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now Russell, after Rudy Gobert missing on that last 3-pointer. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Jackson gets it to go.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Outside Russell. Gobert trying to get open. And it's Russell missing.
and he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside Edwards. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. It's Brooks on the wing. Defended by Anderson. From past the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Edwards. Buries it down low. Edwards got 6.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Brooks. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Adams trying to free himself up. Brooks misses. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Russell missing. Morant right side. And again, Memphis no good. Russell passes to Towns. The kick out to Anderson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 24. The Grizzlies, 14.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
2 big men inside. Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Gobert against Adams. A shot off that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Edwards. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Now here's Morant for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
With the defense geared to challenge Morant at the cup, that little stop and pop is deadly.
Now here's Towns. He's got 8. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Latrey. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Anderson can't get it to go. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Jackson kicks to Adams. Towns with the steal. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Displaying superb leaping ability. Russell's electric in the air for someone his size.
Morant looking around. No good on the 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant right side. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. A nice shot by Anderson.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Brooks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jackson has the open look. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 13. Outside Edwards.
looking to end his cold spell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Morant. He's got 7. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Payne finds Brooks. Now here's Jackson, and they get it, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Outside Edwards. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Out to the wing, and Gobert kicks to Russell. Here's Edwards. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Russell passes to Edwards. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Russell the open look. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Russell's got 11 points. Morant against Russell. Morant reaches to Jackson. And a wide open look for Payne. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Edwards with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 8. The drive by Payne. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's Towns missing. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Brooks finds Jackson from deep. Good D by Anderson. Russell from long range. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Morant and Payne. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Russell, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Payne, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Anderson. The shot, no good. Nice D from Brooks. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And another miss by Memphis.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
No good that time. Brooks against Anderson. Adams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones. Anderson kicks to Edwards.
Dishes it to Gobert, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Outside for Jackson. The three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Towns with the bucket. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Grant, and he overshot that one, missing for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Edwards finds Gobert. Towns wide open. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Timberwolves leading by 10.
2 minutes.
Outside, Towns.
2 minutes.
There's the steal. Now Morant. Kick out to Adams. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. There's the triple. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. Beyond the arc. A putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Out to Brooks. All alone. And right on target with the swish.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
And the pass to Anderson. It's Edwards on the wing. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gobert trying to get open. They get it again. The kick out to Towns.
Come get it, come get it.
There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result. Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Anderson outside. Russell looking it over. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Pulls it up. That shot, no good. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked.
talent to deliver, Allie, for sure. Thank you. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Towns. Shoots over Paul. They get it back. Gobert. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Paul against Russell. Here's Booker. Minnesota with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. Edwards against Booker. 6 to shoot. And there's Ayton on the assist by Bridges. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Russell against Paul. The shot by Russell, no good. The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Ayton, a screen on Russell. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. That puts him in the lead.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big he can get off of that screen so easily.
And here's Edwards outside. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Ball against Russell. And it's Crowder missing. For Minnesota, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Gobert inside. Booker defending. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Russell against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Russell against Crowder. Fires at the elbow. The shot by Russell, no good. And the Suns shooting just 38% so far in this one. Ball finds Ayton. Crowder with it. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Booker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Right side Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Out to the right wing. Back to Russell. To the inside. Here's Towns. The Suns clear it. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Back to Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Anderson.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
He hits the second from the line. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards against Booker. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Towns can't get it to go. Bridges down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Ayton passes to Bridges. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards going inside. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got 8.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Out to Bridges. Releases. Offensive board. Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Anderson against Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul for 3. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves trail. Russell finds Towns. Up and over Crowder. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Ayton passes to Crowder. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
To the middle. Stolen by Anderson. Russell with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's Towns. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, VA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Here's Russell. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. Right side, Paul. Pass to Ayton. Crowder outside. The 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
And here's Edwards outside. Five on the clock. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Anderson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Anderson's got his first points in this one. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Hayden finds Crowder. Now Booker. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Crowder's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the D has to respect Booker's passing ability. Fantastic at finding guys in their spots.
And here's Edwards outside. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
He gets it in there.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. There's 14 seconds left in the second. Misses the layup. Pass to Russell. And he's going for the lob. And it's Towns with the power finish.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
And so it's Phoenix closing out this.
18, the Suns, 25.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Edwards can't hit.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
That one falls. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Russell, the pass to Edwards, looking to end this cold spell. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Anderson passes to Gobert. The 3 from Russell. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Paul finds Ayton. Ayton with a screen. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he sinks the second. 1:56 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Ayton with it. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
High post Towns. He's against Crowder. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Booker. And here's Ayton. Paul passes to Booker. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Booker's got 10.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Now Russell. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Crowder goes in. The kick out to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Crowder. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
At the line for the Suns,
And Crowder just keeps coming at you. He's pretty relentless. He will score, definitely rebounds, and he for sure defends at an impressive level.
Russell finds Towns. Down low. The kick out to Edwards. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Crowder, the pass to Paul. 4-3. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Good chance here for Booker. Cans it with nobody near him. And the Suns lead by 16.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And stolen by Paul. Booker on the take. Here's Crowder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And it's pretty crowded in there for Crowder. He gets to the line.
for Phoenix, Jay Crowder. At the line.
He does not get the second one. Minnesota shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And here's Edwards outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. For 3, Booker. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Russell from deep. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Launches it. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That's tipped. Stolen by Russell. Here we go, one-on-one. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Russell covering. For 3, Bridges. No luck on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Ball passes to Bridges. Wide open. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Russell. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. And he's now got the double-double.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. And here's Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Pass to Edwards. The shot comes out. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Back to Ayton. Here's Booker, guarded by Edwards. Booker, the pass to Crowder from deep three-point range. Phoenix no good that time either.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Three-pointer. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Towns.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Suns.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for DeAndre Ayton.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Fires from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy